Hello, hello. I hope everyone is having a good day and welcome in. Let's get some music on. There we go. Afternoon, okay, afternoon. Or evening, even. But I hope everyone has had a good day. I have had a pretty good day. I have done a lot of writing today, which is somewhat of a success. Unfortunately, it was a lot of rewriting of something I had already done. So, you win some, you lose some. We'll give it a few minutes for things to settle in before we jump into playing some Sims. I'm hoping that everything runs okay. This will be the first time I stream The Sims. So we all know The Sims has a tendency to destroy people's computers. And I'm also running it off of my hard drive, so it could get worse. But we'll see how it goes. If things turn out horribly and it's very laggy, I will switch over to playing some Minecraft. But yeah, just to start off, I'll give a bit of an update on things, I guess. The first VOD not yesterday, the day before the stream is up on the VOD channel. I am going to go through Monday's stream and see if there's anything I want to clip and upload as its own separate clips. I'm not sure yet. I ramble a lot, so I don't know what I can and can't clip yet. We'll see. And yeah, hopefully today's stream I will edit into its own more compact video and upload that onto YouTube, but we will see. Step 1 on Sims, go straight to making money with paintings. That is true. Whenever I play, actually play The Sims instead of just designing things, I always go with that painting and selling like selfies. That makes so much money these days. So the vid situation will have 2 kinds of VODs. Yeah, so I'm thinking of having what I would call full VODs, which is uncut, straight onto YouTube, no editing, and then potentially going in and cutting down into sleeker videos, or into like clips for the VODs channel. Whether or not I want to put them on a separate channel, onto the main channel that I have, or put them on the VODs channel, I'm not sure yet. We'll see how cleaned up they are, and if I think they're good enough to go on a separate channel, or if they should just stay on the VODs channel. In the future it'll be a lot easier to kind of separate stuff on the VODs channel. But yeah, so to go into what kind of the idea for today's stream is, I want to do a kind of new challenge. Is the edited VODs for all VODs too, or just new ones? Just for the new ones. I'm not going to be going back to my old content and re-editing any of that. I'm kind of like leaving that as it is. And if people want to go back and watch the old content, that's fine by me. But I'm kind of like separating what I've already done and what I'm going to do. I'm not going to be going back to, for example, playing Ni no Kuni. I think if I do that, it'll be on my own time. Because that is a very long series to do. But yeah, for now it's just going to be the new content that I edit. But yeah, so today's stream and the challenge that I want to do on The Sims is a building challenge, specifically around the idea of decorating a home or an apartment that reflects a character. So when you're building a character and you're trying to describe the character. A lot of the times it's easier to describe someone's home or their room. You can infer a lot from how someone decorates their room or what kind of state they leave it in. If they're very messy, for example, if they're very clean, if they like clutter everywhere, if they're very minimalist. So the idea is I'm going to spin a wheel with all these job applications on them. And then I'll have one of them, for example, a nurse. So we start off with a nurse. I'll go into The Sims and choose a random place to build in. And I'll slowly build on top of that. And at the end we'll have a full character and their house. I'll also maybe do more than one character, depending on the time. But yeah, that's the idea. And then I will try and maybe like write up a little bit and then maybe make the character, but that might be a separate thing. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, this is a new, I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing, but we will see. So first off, let's see if this works and you'll tell me if you can see this. We have the wheel! So this is the wheel with all of the job applications on. It's obviously not every job you could ever do. It is just as many as I could think of. As many as I could think of, and some of them are vague. Like CEO, what does that mean? Could be anything. Teacher, it could be any sort of teacher. These are the things we'll kind of decide as we go. But right now we are going to start off and we are going to spin the wheel. Okay. We have our chosen one. Animator. Okay, animator. So I'm going to write that down. I've got a laptop next to me, so I'm going to keep a note of everything as we go along. Let's just get a new document. So first off, animator. Okay, so now we're going to head over into The Sims. I hope nothing crashes. Ooh, here we go. I hope this is working. I hope you can see it and I hope it's not lagging. Here we go. Can you hear everything? And is the music too loud? Because I've not adjusted for The Sims before. What is the audio? How's the audio? Should you turn it down a little bit? I can't hear the sound. Can you hear any of the music? A minute. Oh, here we go. There we go. That should fix it. There we go. Okay, music now. How loud are we going? Is this loud enough? A little bit quieter? Do. Good normal volume. Okay, I'm going to turn it down a little bit for me. I'm also going to turn the UI sounds. There we go. Okay, so jumping into this, we have our character who is an animator. Now we need to choose where we are going to build. So these are all the worlds that I have. You can lament about the amount of packs that I have and how much money I've probably spent on them. But what we'll do is maybe in the future I will do like a number thing, like 1 to like 17 or whatever, and randomize it. But I'm just gonna do a quick random drop, there we go. So let's choose, for an animator, probably would be living in the city. So let's go with this one. Okay. So animator who lives in the city, let's go with. Now, I'm going to go with the stereotype of a slightly, not poor, but you know, most people in the arts, in any creative outlet, are not the wealthiest of people, let's say. So we're going to start with a small-ish flat. So let's have a look around. What kind of flat would I like to use? And also in the chat you can give me any ideas about the character, add anything on. Are they single? Do they have a family? I feel like they'd want to be high up, probably, maybe? These flats are quite nice. I feel like an animator would want a specific room to do their work in. So we want somewhere there is room to do like a studio or an office space. So that's a bit too big. I kind of like this one. It's got nice open windows. Very open plan. So we're gonna, I think we'll go with this one. And I'm gonna kick these guys out. Goodbye. Kick them out, and we're gonna jump into here. Now we can see how long this will take to load. This is the true test. If it crashes, it's the stream's fault. That or I just need to get a better computer. One of the two. When I started World, I made my friend group in Sims, chose a smallish house and turned the living room into a workshop to make stuff to sell. I get that, yeah. I always make one room like the creative room where everyone gets to work. Though I normally, if I'm wanting to like play a long Sims game, I'll make one person have like a really standard job so that we can get some money in while I work on the other people's like skills. Here we go. Okay. Here we are. So this is what we're working with. Let's look at the... What's the floor plan like here? Okay, so got nice bathroom, big open concept, and then they've got a office here. Then upstairs we have nice big office, bathroom, bedroom with a walk-in closet. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm not going to be changing the floor plan necessarily. It's more about the decoration. So first off, right, to get this started, animator. creative person who's probably into colours. I'm going to say that they like colourful, bold. So we're going to start by getting rid of everything. We're going to start from scratch. Let's start in this area first. So I'm not going to be touching like any of the windows. And I'm probably going to keep the staircase where it is as well. So start in this area first. First off, I'm wanting some lighter floors, I think. Lighter floors, let's see. Also, I have just reinstalled The Sims, which is why everything is like this. So I want some lighter floors. Would a cherry colour, perhaps? Feels a bit too on the red side. I think I like this colour. Hi, Killian! I think I like this colour. So we're going to want some walls that match. I think the overall walls, I'm just going to do everything white right now so I kind of get a better idea of the space. Let's put all this in white. This is a very big kitchen space. Okay. I think there's a painting here as well, yes. I feel like I need to have like on screen somewhere like what we're aiming towards. Like character wise. I'm just not sure how to put that on. But yeah, so key traits so far. They're an animator. They like colour. They probably love film. I'm going to put that out there. So, first off, we're going to start with a nice big TV. Nice big TV. Now, they're not going to be super rich, so we want big TV at a, you know, reasonable cost. That's a bit too big. See, which one's bigger? I think that one's better. That's a bit too... This one's a bit too big. Movie posters. Yes, that would be good. Okay, so we've got the TV in. And now we want some consoles. I think I might want to go with... maybe built-in. I feel like they want a lot of storage for like their, you know, for their movies and all their collections. I do like this. Have I got any more colourful? You know when you see the like very vibrant furnishings, like I feel like this is quite fun. This kind of... Perhaps not here, but perhaps somewhere like here. I'm going to put you there for now. And I like this, the colour blocks. So, which one's the... What are we? Which one is this? That's the... movie? Is that movie or Fame? It's one of the two. The Fame pack. Don't know if you have it, but the sofa, I'd go with the sofa that becomes a bed. Ooh. I have to remember which one that is. I have quite a few of the packs. I will say, I got a lot of them at like half price because I waited until like a year later when the sales happened. Where's movies? Is it movies? Oh, Get Famous. Get Famous, there we go. So let's get more of this furnishings. So we've got that one. We've got this. I want to keep the... fun colours. I like the fun colours. Let's put you over there. This is kind of how I plan out building, is I'll place a load of the furniture down. I'll place a load of the furniture down and then sort of like build up around that. So I want... I've got any more of this. So we've got that one, that one, that one. This one. And then the movie posters. I'll get into the movie posters in a minute. I'm going to do the furnishing first. Okay, what other... Have I got any more colourful, blocky styled? Like this? This has got some nice colours in it. What else? This, but I feel like this goes slightly more on... is this too much? I feel like I want to keep it more wood based, if that makes sense. I definitely want to keep more wood in this. I feel like if I get like these, the very bold, I feel like it strays more into very modern style. I feel like this would be a nice like hallway, perhaps. Hallway piece. Okay, let's go for... Let's look at some counters, perhaps. What are the cabinets like? Because I know that there's some like some ways to have them like more kind of floating here, or there is the bookshelves you can use. Bookshelves, bookshelves, bookshelves. These ones. If I could get them but empty, I know they are somewhere. There's but empty, and then I could put more things onto them. Are they in surfaces? Do, do, do. Like that. What colours are they? Perhaps white? I'd love if it was just a tiny bit over. Like that. There we go. I'll decide on whether or not I want to do a different colour in a minute. I don't mind the black. Things like the floor colour may change as I go on. I'm very indecisive. Is that centered? That looks a bit better. What other display options do we have? These are nice. I just wish they weren't so, I don't know what the word is. Is there anyone that's like, Do I swap out for these? I prefer the wood look of these ones. But I do like how these slot together very well. I'm not sure. I'm gonna keep it like that for now. Ooh, that's quite fun. That's a bit industrial though. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do I want matching above, maybe? It's almost like it's a built-in. If I move this slightly down... What do we think? Does it look too odd? Perhaps with some lights and stuff it won't look as strange. The colour may also change. Have we got any fun lights? Fun lights. I was like looking at misc first. Sometimes you find some very strange things. I feel like that could be fun, to be honest, but not quite on theme. I feel like someone who likes film and animation would have more mood lighting type things for when like they're watching films. Like this, maybe? Oh, I don't know if I like the texture on that. It looks like, I don't know why it's like marble. Maybe I'll have to stick for like this. I do like the overhead look, kind of. What other... Okay, it looks alright in white, to be honest. I do want more colour, so I'm gonna put you over here. And I'm gonna start by changing this to a different colour. Now this is one of my favourite wallpapers. I think it looks quite nice. Bit too basic though, maybe. It's not quite as colourful as I want it. This is too colourful. I feel like this might be a bit much. That is fun, but I don't feel like it's living room. I like how everything kind of becomes like a verb or adjective or whatever. Like it's not very living room. These are fun. I want to do a goth something at some point. That'll be fun. I do like the Art Deco stuff. I just feel like it doesn't quite blend. Maybe just a nice bold colour. Purple? If we make the let's try purple. Because we've got some this colour. If we go with these two kind of colours perhaps. And I think orange might also work with that. Let's see, let's see. I'm so indecisive. This is my problem. I'm a really indecisive person. Especially when it comes to colours. I think I like that better. Oops. Oops, a daisy. Clicking too fast. I'm just stream jumping between you and Dan. Okay. I want more of this furniture. What is this? Which pack is this? It's the little small homes? Small homes, is it? Thanks, Killian. My game does tend to buffer when I try to go to show all. Whoops. No. Go back. Go back. Is it tiny home? Tiny living. There we go. These are some of my favourite furniture. If I could get light wood and bright colours. How does that look against that? I think that works quite well. I'll think about if I want to keep that there. None of this furniture is definitely where it's going to be. It's more just giving me the vibe. Oh, I do like this lighting. This could be quite nice. Let's put you there. That's quite cute as well. Let's keep you. The rugs are not as fun. That's quite nice. Let's keep you over here. And you. Let's keep you. Okay. Now I want to look at sofas. Okay, so as someone who loves animation, movies, and film, a good sofa is very important. And I feel like it needs to be quite a like big, comfy couch type of thing. This is a really nice sofa. I just think it's a bit too cozy. And a little bit too small. This is more... I don't know how... It's not quite right. That's too small. That one might work actually. It's got some fun colours. That's quite fun. I think I like that. Okay, what pack is that? That pack is, I think that's the high school pack. So again, I'm going to jump into the high school pack. This is my like, how I slowly get a theme of things. Okay, so... So we've got these bookcases that I know have very colourful, like... Perhaps even behind? I am annoyed that they're slightly clipping. And I'm not sure why. So I'm just gonna fix that. Step you forward one. The thing with big spaces is making them feel, for me, a little bit more lived in, because you can accidentally make it too big. I know that, you know, interior design wise, I know people sometimes like the big open space. But I think for this, even though it is a big apartment, I feel like they would want it to feel more lived in and cozy. Creatives like clutter, in my experience. And they like the space to reflect them. These from the high school pack will be quite useful. I might go in and replace these with these. Let's keep the ones on wheels. Let's just fix this ever so slightly. I think if I grab that, can I? Oh, I might need to Damn, I don't think these... Oh, they do snap, they do snap. Okay, okay, okay. There we go. Ooh, I kind of like the yellow. Gotta have all the things, yeah. I might keep them this colour for now. I might change the colour in a minute, but for now... For now, we'll keep it like that. Okay. Now, ooh, carpets, carpets. These have some fun carpets. I feel like this is very, like... Perhaps even... bigger? Can I center this? And then center the couch. This is definitely a very maximalist. Maybe we could change that too. This. There we go. I might add another chair here because I feel like this person has like, they're the one that you go to for like movie nights. What other rugs do they have? They have this one which is fun, which would be a cute kitchen one. These are quite nice. That one matches that pattern. Potentially have that upstairs somewhere. And then I think these are all for the school. Yeah. And this, one of these could be a nice hallway rug. Let's see. I like that one. Let's get rid of you. Oops. Let's get rid of you and you. And let's jump back in to add some lighting. Also, this is a very odd shaped entryway. But again, I'm not changing the structure. I'm just going to be changing the actual interior. Now these are the lights I'm going to be using for the whole place, so I feel like... I do like these cluster lights. Ooh, that's fun. I never see these types of lights anymore. I feel like they're just too hard to clean. Like the paper lights. Same with these. These just remind me of my childhood. I think I had a pink one in my room. I might go with this, but if I can get it kind of plain. Or this one. I think I'll go with this one. I'm gonna go for like an orange shade. I'm gonna have another one. If I just center this a bit better. Have another one down here. Like that. I feel like this is too big for an entry. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? You gotta have the move objects cheat on. Oh, this one? Maybe. I'll think about that. Okay. So this is our entryway. I feel like I'm gonna keep this light. This light's gonna, ooh. This light's gonna go. So we have the start of the comfy cozy area. I'm going to, I don't know whether I'll put the office here yet. I'm gonna put all these over here. And let's look at kitchen. So we've got a nice big space for the kitchen. Now my biggest enemy, kitchen counters. Trying to decide what style I want. I have found myself going to these ones more. I think I just like the wood. But let's see if what goes with this style. We've got these ones which are nice, but they don't come in very bright colours. These ones which would come in a lot of colours. These are very cottagecore. These are very modern. I feel like because I've gone for a light wood in other areas. Let's see. Let's try. See if I can match any of the wood. Or I could just go bright, bright. I feel like that's a bit much. The yellow's quite nice though. Actually, I could go with white and then use that as a base colour for everything else. So how do I want this structured? I feel like they need a big dining table. Like a nice big dining table here. So we'll go for a slightly smaller kitchen. Let's... start by just building all the counters. I'll ignore the fridge and the stove for a moment. And I think I'll cut this off early. Oops. Now, do I want a little island here? Let's look for a dining table first. And this might dictate whether or not we do a nice island as well. So yeah, this person has lots of get-togethers, lots of like house parties. So a nice big table is important. And I feel like wood... a wood table would be best. Is there anything fun? I know there's these. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Let's try to keep it simple. Again, I want to try and match the woods so they don't feel too off. Because as I know from real life, trying to find furniture for my house, woods are annoying because some of them really clash. I think that one's not too bad. This way? I want to be careful of how under the table, under here it is. I feel like this could be a nice entertaining space, like sitting at the table while someone's cooking. So I might curve this in like here. Some nice, colourful, fun chairs. Those look painful though. Comfy chairs. Let's go for comfy. See, I want some chairs I can mix and match. Okay, let's go with these ones. Yellow, blue. Okay. There we go. Oops. Nice big dining table. Do I want it this way? That feels quite nice. Okay. So I want this to curve. Those first chairs look like from my high school. Yeah, they have that like bent in lower back area thing that they do at schools. How about that? And if I put the fridge here. Now, I feel like a nice big fridge like this style would be fun. Nice colourful fridge. Okay, And then we want stove, same style. And let's start looking at cupboards. I wonder if, do these go, does it go together if I use like two styles? Not quite. I might stick with the white. And I always struggle with height of these. I feel like I always make them too tall. Okay. Then put the alarm in before I forget. Sit over there. I feel like this could be sink space. But I kind of want it. There we go. Do 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 do. And I'll put a trash can. Are there any fun trash cans? Or bins? I feel like yellow's not too bad. Like that. Okay, that's not looking too bad. I want, though, to change the wallpaper. Do I want to go with tiles? Now this kind of tiling is fun. I feel like this brings a lot of colour if I go with like... Ooh. I like that. Those cabinets are almost too white, and I'm not sure how. They look too white. I don't mind these, but the let's go in. Maybe instead of cabinets there. I'm just double checking which ones are these? These are the modern ones. These ones. Yeah, they seem like too white. That's really odd. Maybe it's the lighting. I might go like this. Can I make these fit? Not quite. What if I put a shelf in there instead? So slightly different texture. See, lighting sometimes really trips me up. Haha. Okay. What else do we need? What else do we need? What else do we need? Stove. We need an extractor fan. I'm gonna get rid of this window, so that makes more sense. Right. Let's look at appliances and other shelf space. Ooh, I know. Because this is in the kitchen. They have those corner shelves. And I swear... Ooh. Oh no, it's the inner one that has that. And then... There we go. They are very tall. I'm just going to pretend that people are that height though. I feel like this does need some normal storage. I'm just going to put you here and I'm not very good at doing lighting because I know that, you know, houses are built with the lighting already in and you can't move them around loads. Okay. See, they just look really white in comparison to the actual. Does that look odd? Should these be different? A little bit too odd. Little bit too odd. Let's just put these here. Like that. Okay, this is the basics done. So now it's time to add all the fun stuff in. Let's add some kitchen clutter. Now, is this person an avid cook? I feel like they are. They enjoy cooking. I think they enjoy hosting more though. Let's get. Have I got anything colourful? Anything's fun? I feel like a display is quite nice. Slightly showing off. Let's go to appliances. Definitely likes their coffee. 100%. So can same colour in. There we go. Okay, this is feeling fun. Okay. I kind of want you to be like put away, but I'm not very good at doing the whole free movement thing for objects. Okay, that's not too bad. This song is interesting. Got appliances. I feel like a rug here as well. Maybe even. Too big. That's quite fun. Okay. There we go. What else? Did you say the muffin maker? Isn't there a popcorn machine? Yes, there we go. Definitely want the popcorn machine. Okay. So we've got basic here, basic here. Now, what are we doing about their office? So I'm gonna get the pure expressions, which is just the white. Go in here. So all these places. And I feel like they need a dedicated space. What are you? Why are you here? I'm gonna bring this up here. So gonna... I might end up changing this floor colour. Let's just do that for now. Right, so this is their main area. Animator. Creative. Nice big desk space. Kind of like that. Can I get 2 of these desks? I wish the desks were long. You could get like long desks. I don't think you can. The only other desks you can get are like the corner ones for the. But I don't really want a glass desk. I might have to stick with this. Okay. We can work with this. We just have to add stuff around it to make it feel bigger. So, let's grab you and go up here. Let's put you there. There's an end table as well, actually. Let's take you up here. think as well there is table. There we go. Yeah, this goes with that. We want a big comfy chair. I joked earlier, but what about adding an easel? Yeah, I definitely want some arty stuff in here. Nice office chair. Computer-wise, we want something sturdy. It just bothered me that the computers never quite sit that far back. They were very, very close to the edge. Okay. Where's an easel? Okay. Add an easel in here. They might not use it all the time because they're mostly a digital artist and animator, but they definitely have it. Having a pin board would be good as well. Nice, bright. Especially in a creative space, you want something that makes you feel creative. So I feel I need some nice bright colours. These are almost too bright. They're on the neon side. What about one of these? That's... Okay, I feel like we need some reds in here. I feel like maybe like a little sofa would be nice. So they probably spent a lot of time just sat in here. There we go. What about... Okay, what else would scream animator? Let's look for painting and posters. We have these, but this is more just classical artist stuff. Let's see. I'm trying not to accidentally kick the computer. What screams animator? I feel like they'd have more. Ooh, there's a. It Takes Two. They're in everything. Do you have any collection? We've got games stuff. Maybe some sculptures to reference and a glob of clay. That could work. Ooh, there we go. I like that one. There we go. That one is a 100% yes. I don't think there's anything else like that, unfortunately. If I had the entire Sims catalogue memorised, maybe I'd be able to find something quickly. Got this. I wish there was more like figurines. But I don't think there is. I might need to go into unlock the hidden items maybe if I want that. Ooh. You can go in there. I think maybe some shelving in here would be good. Garden gnomes. If I can just get you there. There we go. Do they come in different? No. I was gonna say, do they like change shape? There's figurines, but they come in the time capsule. That's it. Yeah. If I go into, I might be able to find them in the is it hidden objects mode? Whatever. Let's see. Okay. I'll have a look for those in a minute. I'm gonna put some shelves up. I'm gonna stick with these shelves, even though they are kitchen shelves. I like these. I should change the colour. I might see if I can get a different... See, I'd love to do like an anime figures shelf. I feel like that is very like... That would fit in really well. That doesn't quite... I might go for a bookcase. Try the kids' toys bits as well as the desk items. Yeah, I'll go for that in a second. Oh, that's the same style. Let's go like this. Okay, let's go for function decorations. Let's go show all. I'm testing my computer strength by clicking this fast. Scroll down. That could potentially work almost as like these are characters that he's designed. Maybe. He's definitely, I feel like he's straying into that. He's not a children's cartoon animator. Maybe. He's definitely in that genre. What else have we got? What other banners do we have? Do. It's very fun. These would be good. Can make these bigger. That. Let's put your up there. Like that. Show that you've graduated. And your high school diploma. Let's move you in here. What other things have we got? Got these. That's a bit much. I don't want to get too high schooling vibes. Okay, now we've got these. Robot. Let's do. get you on there? No. I'm not very good at doing that. Like that. Frame pictures, yeah. Ooh, some other frame pictures would be good. They're a bit. I also feel like it needs to be a little bit messy, because you know, this is a well-loved room. Spend a lot of time here just pacing back and forward, thinking about what they're making. Maybe they've got an award? Doodle doo 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 doo. Do do do. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's massive. If I could get that there. Do 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 do. I don't think there's much else I can add. Maybe some curtains? Could need to be the shutter ones, I think. I'm not sure about that. Windows are too big. Okay, I like that. I feel like there is downstairs there was this. Put that there. Okay, I like this. I'm gonna grab the lights. That one. And bring it up here. See, can I fit you in here? And then grab the... There's a 3 version of this. There it is. There we go. Okay, I like this. I think this looks nice. Okay, what have we done so far? So we've done their room. We've got the basics of the kitchen and the living room. We need the hallway, this little area, which I'm not sure what it would be, and the bedroom, and the 2 bathrooms. So let's gonna delete these and see how much room we have to work with. Like this. Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll do the bedroom today, and then we will finish doing this tomorrow. Because we are an hour and a half in. Okay. Okay. Bedroom. So I think we're establishing this is a single person who lives here. Do do do. Do do do. What kind of bed? Something fun, something bright. Not this bright, I don't think. I think this is a bit too much. I still want it to be cozy. Unless a single bed. I feel like a single bed looks very small in here. These are the beds from the high school pack. I don't dislike this. Ooh, that'd be cool. Maybe some nice purples. Let's see. What was the furniture we had downstairs like? Maybe not that bad. I want it to feel comfy still. Unless I go... Ooh, I don't really want to go black. Do I go bright, bright? Bedrooms are hard. I do wish there were more beds. I feel like there's not that many beds. There's a lot of like single beds. That's a bright red. I don't really want to default to this bed because it's my least favourite bed. This one could work. Let's try with this one. Okay. What nice fun side tables do we have? Sticking with the wood theme. I do like that. Do we have matching furniture for this one? Do. Oh, I think. There we go. I was just slightly on the wall. Oh, that's quite fun. Also this. That's the matching one of these. What if we bin off that one and go with this? Okay. I feel like maybe a vanity table would be quite nice, and then the walk-in wardrobe area. Do. I wish there was more vanity tables, I will say. I might go for a desk. And build our own little vanity area. Is this one? Will I be putting a little fella in the room, a designing person? Perhaps tomorrow, yeah. If I have the time tomorrow when I'm finishing this off, I'll make a little person. I'm not sure. I want a little vanity. But maybe I... There's not a lot of choices. How do you... You can... There's a free spin somehow. I can't remember how to do it though. Do I have to be in a different camera mode? Is it this one? Aha, there we go. That's how you do it. Let's put a rug here. Do. I know there's that nice plush rug. Where are you? Where is it? I feel like I'm going slightly blind. Where did it go? There it is. That's fun. Okay. And then we've got the walk-in wardrobe, which you can do a lot easier now if you have those little, these ones. But, I kind of want it to feel more like... Where are those, oh, what are they called? The standing racks. Oh, I don't know what they'd be under. Is it called a rack? Yeah, this one. Okay, got slightly different colours. Like that. I feel like some big mirrors here, or some sort of hanging, like there's these ones that like hang. You just need the right bit above it. Do 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 do. Come on, load. Come on, Sims, you can do it. To be honest, it's been running a lot more smoother than I thought it would. Surfaces. Here we go, this is what I wanted. They have the little racks. They don't come in many colours. There we go. And go back to the clothes, and then there we go. Okay, more things for the room, bedroom. Let's make the bedroom a bit messy. Because I feel like it needs to be a little bit cluttered up. I know there's a lot of stuff from like laundry day and stuff that might help. Let's get... I know I can do like the sheets for spacing and stuff. I'm just not very good at it. We'll see. We'll see about that. That's a bit too... Some of this clutter is a bit too kiddie. And the person here is definitely like a young adult. See, like a cushion's like fallen off. I will say the easiest people to design rooms for are kids. Let's do some spare boxes here. Some shoes. Let's see. I think I need another rug by the bed. Oops. Oh. There we go. Okay, I like that. Let's get some things for the wall. Actually, if I go into this, it'll be easier to find stuff. Decorations. I definitely might add some plants to this room. Let's see. That's very cute. Oh my gosh, that's massive. That's... Fairy lights? I feel like that suits. I feel like whoever lives here is probably very queer. What sort of things have we got for the wall? Maybe not that. I feel like we need some more posters. Do. Come on, posters. Maybe not that. A little bit of that. Some clothes tucked under the bed. In fact, what if the shoes were tucked under? Like that. There we go. Oh, we need to add the light in this room. Like so. Oops. Posters. Some nice fun artwork as well would be nice. Right, downstairs I'll add the movie posters. But up here we'll have some more just general fun. General fun. Oh, I need to fix that. Maybe you move over here. Like that. Ooh. Do. Have they got any, I don't know what category it's in. Wall decorations. Have they got any hanging stuff on the wall? Like, I swear they had a coat or something, or a bag. It's not quite what I mean. I know they have these. Maybe that was a custom content thing I saw. I don't mind that though. Oh, we need a light in there. Where's the lights? Where's the lights? Single light. There we go. Okay, what else do we need in here? Oh, maybe some plants. You can't go wrong with some plants. This is an interesting song. Cow plant. I feel like I need a low surface here, maybe. Did I leave anything? Is that one? There we go. Which pack is that from? Okay. I want some sort of standing plant. I need to not tap my foot because I shake the whole computer when I do that. What about that? Okay, I like that. Now wallpaper, because I don't want it to be bland in here. How about a nice feature wall? Ooh, that's too bright. That hurts my eyes. If I just go for a plain colour. Green? No. Blue? Brighter. This has been used everywhere. No. Red? No. I think I might stick to this. It works. I'm gonna put it on this wall as well. Okay, I like that. I'm not 100% on this. But I don't mind it at the moment. Yeah, is there a slightly pastel colour version of this? It's not quite the right tone. Not the right colour tone. Whoa, that's brighter. I want just a slightly desaturated version of this would be nice. Is there anything fun in here? No. Okay. I think that's the bedroom done. Unless I can think of anything else. I'm still not sure about in here. I don't know what else I would do for a walking, like, wardrobe. Because those kind of annoy me, I will be honest. Maybe just some straight up shelving or, like, unit space. Like we have downstairs. There is it surfaces? Like these ones. Is there any other ones? Okay, that feels a little bit better. I'll move the entire thing a little bit. Okay. I think I prefer that. Let me put... Can I get some bits to put in there? I don't know what they're under half of the time. Is it sculpture? Or is it under... I think it might be under like desk clutter. Ah, these. And this one. And then some shoes. Like this. Okay, that looks better. I like that a lot more. Can I put on? Oh, I could put some on top. Yes. Are they? They are hanging off the edge slightly. I don't think I can fix that right now. That might be a I fix that later issue. Okay, Okay, I like that. That's a lot nicer. Okay, so that is the bedroom done. The study office space done. We've got the bathroom upstairs, the bathroom downstairs to do, and this hallway side room area. I'm not sure what I'll do with this space yet. Perhaps... I definitely want to put up the movie posters along this hallway. So perhaps some sort of trophies or collectibles, perhaps. But that is something I will have to figure out next time. Because it has been 2 hours and it's time for me to not be sat at the desk anymore, relax my back and relax my voice. So I'm gonna jump back over to here. Oh, I think that was pretty successful. I think the idea of taking a occupation and then trying to build up a Sims world character and house around it is pretty fun. I don't believe it's been 2 hours. I know, that went quite fast. But yeah, I will jump back onto this tomorrow. It'll be the same time. I'm hoping to get this bit finished tomorrow and maybe jump onto making the character. The actual Sims. But we will see how far we get, or if I get stuck choosing how to design the toilets. So we'll see. But yes, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. I would love to do some more Sims 4 videos. I might do some just straight up playing The Sims videos. I don't know if that's what people would like. I have made my own sim before of my little self, so maybe we'll do that. But yes, I'm going to be going off to have a drink, have some food, to then get back onto doing some writing. The VOD of this stream will be up on YouTube if you want to watch it. I will possibly be doing a edited version of this stream and the next stream of the Sims builds and editing that down onto the VOD channel, but we will see how that goes. But yes, I want to thank you for joining, and yeah, I will see you all next time. Bye bye!